Alright, Meowth Day 2. So I know I was supposed to stream yesterday, and I didn't, because I got stuck playing Forza. I say stuck playing Forza like it was a bad thing. Last night was great, but... so I didn't stream, so we'll stream this Wednesday instead, just to kind of make up for it. What else? Oh, playing with the counter stuff. So you can't just, like, do math in it, I guess, which is a shame. Or if there is, I didn't see, like, an easier way to do it. I guess I could have looked again. But, yeah, I think, honestly, I might try and make my own program to do it, because it seems like it'd be something pretty easy for me to do in Python. We'll see how that goes. I do really think I can do it. Again, saving a number to a file is, like, not that difficult to do. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, so that's why nothing has changed. And I think we were going to do shiny chaining today. Or yesterday. Today, too, I think, as well. But since I didn't want to mess with any of my layout stuff today, so I just said screw it, it's fine. Actually, I guess I wouldn't have had to screw with anything for Diamond. Oh well, too late now. I've already started. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not like a way to bind different keys to different counters in the counter program. You can switch between the counters with a key press, but you can't like have like plus assigned to increment 1 and then like one of the numpad keys assigned to it and increment a different one. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And then the other thing is that, yeah, like I said, there's no way with the whole like formatting how the numbers saved. There's not really a way to have it automatically do math for you. Oh, hey, speaking of the counter, hold on a sec. That's what I forgot to do. There's always something. Always something. Meowth, counter. Alright. There we go. But yeah, that's part of why, or the main reason why I want to try and set it up with a program myself. Because the thing is, like, it doesn't have to be some robust thing that, like, I can let other people download. It just has to work for me, so I can hard code the hell out of shit. Which is not something you should ever do with the software that you want to distribute. And to be clear, I am not a good programmer. I guess I probably should have... Okay, we're good. Alright. Oh yeah, so funnily enough, so since the last time I had done an egg hunt, I had played around with some of the settings on my stream a little bit, including the quality on the recordings. And, well, I hadn't thought about the fact that these are actually like the most bitrate intensive of the shiny hunts that I do, because the scrolling background for the just everything, and the foreground, I mean, just the fact that we're scrolling back and forth is not great for the bitrate. And so the file size on it was for the last stream was significantly bigger than most of my streams. I guess not. It was like in the range of what like the 6-hour streams are, and it was less than 3 hours. So we've turned down that setting a little bit. In theory, I want my bitrate to be right about where like YouTube's recommended bitrates for stuff. A little bit more than that, just to be safe with it, but because realistically with these streams, like they don't need to be perfect. I would love to, if I had infinite money, yeah, I would, crank the bitrate up to something I say bitrate. I'm using a what, constant rate factor or some shit, which basically means that it's like aiming for a target quality level, and then it'll increase or decrease the bitrate as it needs to get there. So yeah, like if I could, I would just like crank that, right? Because, you know, the one thing you can do is you can always try and when you can re-render the video in like Vegas or Premiere or whatever, and you can render it out at instead of 1080p, you can render it out at 4K and with a higher bitrate, and so the stream will still be 1080p. Like, just increasing the resolution isn't going to increase the quality. In fact, depending on how you do it, it'll actually make the quality worse. But the thing is with YouTube, the bitrate that it allows the video to play at is dependent on the resolution. So if you let it play at 4K, even if the source video is still 1080p, it'll still have the higher bitrate. So I say source video. The sources that you're using to make the video. So like if, you know, this stream is, I'm saving it in 1080p. So like if I render it out in 4K in Vegas, yes, that file will say that it's 4K, but like the original quality is still going to be 1080p. But having access to that higher bitrate is fantastic because it makes it look like much closer to what it originally looked like on my screen, instead of getting compressed to all hell. Yeah, okay. Just checking. I wasn't sure if I hit submit for the title for the stream. Also, I just noticed something. Oh, no, never mind. Well, maybe I'll have to try to remember when the next song kicks in. It seems like the box for the music, the title and the artist is updating more earlier than it was. So closer to when the song actually switches. It could just be that the website that I use for it is not getting hit as hard tonight. I think that was number 4. Alright, what's up, Anna? Don't know why I started to go back across the bridge there for a second. Oh yeah, something else also that I didn't do. I didn't go through and sort out any of the perfect Meowths, so whoops. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. I have plenty of box space right now. So yeah, since I didn't do my stream yesterday, I think on Wednesday we might try and do a organization and chill. And then I don't know what tomorrow and Tuesday will be. Probably one of them will be shiny chaining and one of them will be a Suicune hunt. Also, for some reason, my on Twitch, the Suicune the last Suicune hunt VOD did like really well. It has like over 20 views, which doesn't really happen. Not that those views end up meaning anything, but it does have like a bunch. I saw that, I was like, well, huh? Actually, you know what? I haven't checked my the YouTube channel today either. Whoops. How many is that? Oh, perfect. Alright, it'd be dope to get this, this yellow cat today, but I'm sure that won't happen. I would really deserve to get this shiny quick because of, you know, how long the damn Registeel is taking. I should have one more. I like always have to double check, because otherwise I will mess it up, and then I'll be riding back and forth across this bridge without an egg to hatch for 5 minutes. It's funny, I know I've said a couple times that I do not want to go back to Registeel on stream anymore, at least for the time being. But I'm already having the thought of, well, if I get this, oops, oh right, I didn't switch stuff out, whoops. If I get this quick, maybe I can just hop back to it for like a stream or two before doing something else. Which, that might be the way that I have to do it moving forward, is, just like, do an egg hunt or something, and then when I finally get the shiny, that way, do like one Registeel hunt, and then go back to eggs. But it really didn't help to screw up the Suicune and then have to go back to Registeel early. That's a lot of what burned me on it. Besides the fact that I'm at like 1,750 eggs and I still don't have the damn thing. Which also reminds me, I have to go and watch the end of that, that video to see what my count was at. I know it's 1750 something. I just haven't. I accidentally screwed up the counter when I switched to Suicune, I think, or switched back to Suicune. Yeah, the next weekend we have the Pokemon community weekend. So there's a ton of shinies there. I don't know if I'll stream that Saturday or not, because I know by the time my stream would normally be going, like that day's worth of events will be long over. I'm pretty sure. But also, it might just be nice just to take the day off of all that, because I am going to be taking the day off of my normal job, so, you know, might as well take that off, or take the streaming off, too. But then, hopefully, being that Sword is still the, like, competitive game for Pokemon, hopefully that means they're still going to be doing more raid events, and so maybe we'll get something for Christmas. I don't have a lot of hope for that, but I have a little bit. Because since there isn't really anything in the Gen 4 games that can kind of fill that same role. Because, like, there's no raids, pretty much. You know? So it's just like, it would make sense if they keep doing that in Sword. I don't know. I just want something. More easy shinies is always appreciated. Alright, double check that we have one left. Yep, alright. Also, I still need to make highlights for the last, like, 3 or 4 shinies that I've gotten. Oh no, sorry, no. It's so I want to make the first first Swellow, and then the Maractus that isn't on YouTube at all. I do have because of the VOD that I'm not posting. But then also there's like 2 other highlight clips that I think I can make out of other stuff. Between me being extremely oblivious, that was actually. That could be useful to someone. I don't think Meowth is, or Galarian Meowth is a particularly fast Pokemon. Yeah. I think most builds you do want, like max speed, but there might be some use for a, no good speed one. That'll be nice when I can start doing shiny hunts in BDSP, or I should say egg hunts in BDSP. If only for a change of scenery, but also like the way that you do it. Well, I guess you do kind of have to ride around in a circle in order to get eggs to spawn, so I guess that's not the big issue. But at least with that, I can just like press up on the D-pad instead of using the stick all the time. Or up and down on the D-pad. I still haven't done any research into whether the bike and sword or the bike and BDSP is better for hatching, but I don't think it'll make a huge difference. Then again, I don't think using a shiny Zero Aura makes a huge difference per Registeel, but when you do 1,700 of them, it makes a bit of a difference. In fact, once we get one of these to hatch, I will do some very quick math that probably isn't very accurate, but... Okay, so yeah. Assuming the full animation, like everything that comes with the shiny effect on the Zero Aura, adds 1 second, I have basically added an extra 30 minutes to that, to the Registeel hunts. Just because I used a shiny Pokemon. So, we'll never be doing that again. Because it definitely adds up. Also, that reminds me, I need to keep on checking the underground in BDSP, because that's like the only way for me to get T-Wave. It might be in the battle tower, I forget. I don't know if I want to get it there, though. Yeah, because I need at least one T-Wave for my, yeah, it is T-Wave that I need. I need that for my Gallade. Because I did make one. Oh, so I need to just do more duping in general in that game. Oh, I'm so far behind on it. Because, like, when the, when they add, Wonder Trade and, like, the GTS, or GWS, I guess is what they're calling it. And whatnot, when they finally add that to the Gen 4 remakes, I would like to update then. Which will mean that at that point I can't dupe items anymore, or Pokemon, but I'm not really duping Pokemon. I'm overwriting all the ones that I create, because I'm just using them as a vessel for items. Fortunately, a lot of these Meowth are pretty much perfect, so we're going to have lots of stuff to trade in Pokemon Home. That's another thing I need to get back to doing as well, is doing trades in that, because it's been a little bit since I have. I don't know what it is about doing the shiny hunting here, but it, like, always, at least on my end, I'm always, like... Well, it's not always there that I have my, my frame rate choppiness, but, like, it's definitely always the worst when it happens in this. Granted, that makes sense because there's the most motion, so it's probably just... It just looks worse than normal, but... But again, I don't really see it on my stream preview on Twitch. That doesn't mean it's not there because it's a pretty tiny window that's on, but I assume if I can't see it there, then it's not really appearing on the stream at all. It's just entirely on my end, which is absolutely fine. I can live with that. It would be a problem if I was doing something that like an FPS or a racing game, but you know, something where like accurate movement is important. Crazily enough, not that important for a shiny hunt. If I was like trying to count specific footsteps, it might be an issue. So something I just thought about, and I'm pretty sure the answer to this is no, but I wonder if you'll be able to import the different regional forms into the Gen 4 remakes once Pokemon Home is up. Like, I know there's no way to acquire them natively in-game, but I wonder if you'll be able to transfer them over. I'm like 99% sure you won't be able to. Because it would make a couple things easier to breed. Well, pretty much just a lowland Geodude, I think, is the main one. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, maybe a lowland muck as well. But pretty much just like stuff that isn't in this game. Again, I don't think you'll be able to, but it'd be nice if you could. I know I've heard a rumor that once Pokemon Home compatibility is added to the Gen 4 remakes, all the Pokemon that are in those games that aren't in Sword will be added to Sword. Just like as Pokemon that you can import, not necessarily, there won't be a way to acquire them. I really don't know how much I believe that, though. Like, you would think it would make some sense because... I assume the main holdup is, like, modeling and stuff, and so if that's already done for the Gen 4 remakes, then you wouldn't think it'd be terribly difficult, but... Even if it isn't difficult, it's still Game Freak that we're talking about, so, I wouldn't bet on it. But if that were the case, then I could also just breed those Alolan forms in here. Because that would mean that it'd be very easy to get very consistent, I guess. Maybe not easy, it would take a little bit of time, but you'd be able to get all of the Alolan forms except for Raichu, Marowak, and Executor. Because those ones specifically, they only... they evolve from like a normal variant of a of like their base Pokemon, so like Pikachu or Cubone or Execute. But what causes them to evolve into their Alolan forms is being in Alola, which if you're not in Alola, like if you're in Galar, then it doesn't really work. Which I suspect is why I don't think anything in this game had a... Oh no, never mind. Wheezing. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think anything in this game was a was just like the second form was the regional variant and not the first form, but no, like Wheezing I know is... Man, that really sucks. I was hoping they wouldn't ever do that again, because it does make it kind of ass for the later gens. Or hopefully they implement like a, you know, a Alola Stone and a Galar Stone or something like... Stuff like that, stuff that can just be like a hold item. And the Pokemon is holding it when it levels up, then it evolves. Or it evolves into the Alolan form instead of the, or the regional form instead of the normal form. In this game, I could get, Alolan Raichu. Because Alolan Raichu is in the Dynamax Adventures. But, I mean, I'm not gonna do Dynamax Adventures just to try and get Raichus. Kind of the same thing with, like, Trevenant. Even though, like, I need a shiny Trevenant, and that would be one of the easiest ways to get it. Instead of having to, like, do the trade evolution. But also, like, again, I'm not gonna do that specifically for one Pokemon that I'm not guaranteed to get during runs. Because, like, the legendaries, you can always guarantee what legendary will be at the end, but there's no way to guarantee what Pokemon you get along the way. Unless... I'm just having a thought here. I suppose what you could do is... You could do the Dynamax Adventure, and if you get like a Alolan Raichu or a Trevenant or something that's like, you know, specifically something that you want to hunt in that, you could just like get the route and then do the raid, and then if you don't get the shiny at the end, because the stats are determined at the end, I believe, including shininess. So I don't know why I saved, but it doesn't really matter. But you could, then at that point you haven't saved the game, so if it doesn't come up as shiny, then you can just reset your save. The only issue is eventually the scientist lady that lets you into the Dynamax Adventures will eventually... Because when you reset, she'll say, hey, it looks like you didn't finish your last adventure. It's kind of rude to your teammates. Don't do that again. And then after you do it a few times, she starts making you pay her Dynite ore before you can start it. Which is kind of shitty, but also like, I don't know. At least there is a way to save scum it. Like, I'd rather that than not being able to save scum at all. And I think the price on the Dynite ore eventually starts to go up too, which is not ideal. But who knows? That might be a way to do it. I don't know. I hadn't even thought about that. That might be worth considering for some things. I don't think it's worth the trouble for stuff that you can shiny hunt regularly. Because, I mean, even with the 1 in 100 odds, it takes a while to do that hunt. Though I suppose you could just try and knock out your own team after you get the one that you want. So that way you could speed it up a little bit, but I mean... I don't know. I think for something like a Alolan Raichu, where I can't really get it any other way right now, I could maybe consider that. But the thing is, there is absolutely no point in doing that until after I've gotten all of the legendaries that I need to get, or that I'm going to get. So, you know, it's like, why bother? For at least the time being. Once we do that, if we still have a shiny Alolan Raichu, then maybe we can start considering it. But that is such a long ways off. I forget how many legendaries are in the Dynamax Adventures, but it's a lot. And assuming we average, you know, 100 adventures per legendary, then it's going to take quite a while to do that. Like, probably in like the 3,000 Dynamax Adventures I'll probably have to go through. You know what? I can look it up real quick. Hold on. Wait, was there something new? No, there wasn't. Okay. Well, there we go. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Okay, final boss Pokemon. Let's see. 5 per row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So something like 50 legendaries, actually. So, you know, just a few to shiny hunt there. So yeah, that'll probably be somewhere in the ballpark of 5,000, probably closer to 4,500, because it's not quite 50 legendaries to hunt. And there's obviously a couple that I'm not going to... Either I don't need, because I already have them, or I'm just not going to bother hunting for them, like Kyogre. So... Or like Zygarde is another one. So yeah, probably closer to like 4,500 Dynamax Adventures that we need to do. Oh my god. I hadn't actually thought about how astronomical that number was going to be. Oh boy. We're going to be in there for a long time. I might need to start doing... I'm going to really need to start doing more of those. Oh, but I still need to do more Registeals too, and I think it's something like... It's probably going to be somewhere up near like 10,000 total encounters against all the Regis, if I had to guess. So... Goddamn. See, the thing is, I don't want to save like the legendaries and the Regis and stuff like that until the end, because... Like, until I have like almost all the other Pokemon shiny, because then it's just going to be miserable. Plus, again, you know, doing the Dynamax Adventures, I can get other shinies, like my Cherubi, no, Cherim? Cherim is the one I got, yeah. But like Cherim or Maractus, you know, just the random shinies that you get from that. I mean, after all, that's the reason why I, like, kind of rushed through... Well, not rushed, but I mean, that's why I played through Shield again. Shield? Sword. Yeah, I played through Sword. But that's why I did that on stream, was because I was going to need to play through it again anyways to start doing those, so that way I could start getting more shinies. Or not getting more shinies necessarily, but, like, not, like, ending up with duplicate shinies. I think it's just one more egg that I needed. Nope, I needed 2 more. Don't know why I thought it was only 1. Alright, come on, before I hatch an egg, please. Hello? I don't know why I checked to make sure I didn't have 5 eggs, because she'll still generate 1. Even if you have a full party. Holy hell. I'm like not even gonna make it to the bridge before the first one hatches. Okay, I guess I made it to the bridge. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Back to back. I didn't count either of those. There we go. I don't know why I'm being so bad about counting these right now. Of course, this egg's gonna take forever to hatch because it took forever to even get it. Alright, next set of eggs puts us at 200. Which is fine, because we're not even at, like, halfway to odds yet. We should get up to 300 tonight. Maybe a little bit more. That was quick. It'd be nice if she could, like, stock up to, like, 5 eggs, and then you could just, so as you're, like, riding around hatching them, she's building them up, and then you come over and just grab them all at once. Also, something I could do is I could just ride around in circles in front of her, and, just, like, grab the eggs and put them into my party as I get them. Or, like, as they're hatching and move stuff out and whatnot, but that just makes it harder to keep track of the count. Kind of like how I could just run away from Registeel and not ever have to do a reset, but it makes it easier to keep track of what number I'm at if I do resets. Even though I say that, I've messed up my count, so again, I do have to go fix that, but... But that didn't have anything to do with the, like, as I was doing it. That was just after the fact I messed up my, my numbering thing. I don't know why I used the boost so close to the end of the bridge. I do have an Appleton, Steven Cat, and welcome to the stream, by the way. But I wouldn't be able to mess with trading it right now. Hello, Caxips, I guess is how you would pronounce that. Something close to that, I think. But also welcome to the stream. Did I count? I didn't count the last two. Alright. Well, maybe we'll get it right on number 200. I won't, but maybe I will. Alright, what am I doing? There we go. I'm gonna look at these for stats. That first one was good. Everything else is not what we want. Well, none of these are what we want, because we want a shiny, but at least stats-wise, alright. That was very quick, holy shit. Is that all 5 already? It might be. It's either 4 or 5. Nope, just 4. Okay. Watch, this last one's gonna take forever again. Oh, awesome. Okay. Makes sense that those hatched right next to each other. We got them so quick. I believe I've heard somewhere that there's a mechanic that when an egg hatches, and either it like accelerates the other eggs that are also in your party. I'm not sure if it's like a % chance to do that or if it what like the actual mechanics are, but that's why sometimes you'll have eggs where you'll hatch one and then you'll take literally one step and you'll hatch another. And I think in the Gen 4 remakes, it actually... You won't even actually have to take a step. It'll just hatch them, like, back to back without you even having to move. I want to say. I haven't done any egg hunting in the Gen 4 remakes, so I wouldn't know for sure. Oh, I haven't even looked to see what ability I want for this Galarian Meowth. It doesn't really matter, because I'm not gonna do anything for it. I'm just curious what it is. It might still have... Here, we can actually look at what abilities it has. Well, at least see two of them. Unnerve and Tough Claws, I guess. Oh, and Pickup. Huh. I wonder, so I guess the one that I have in there has the hidden ability then. I'm not sure what the hidden ability is. Probably Tough Claws. Yeah, I was pretty sure it still had Pickup. Because I know Cantonian Meowth has that too. That's why, in theory, if you want to, like, absolutely min-max getting money in the Gen 4 remakes, you can use the Versus Seeker with a Meowth that uses that has has Pickup as its ability, and the whatever the ability is that causes money to drop after the battle. Might be like Coin Throw or something like that. I forget exactly what it is off the top of my head, but thing is, though, to do that, one, you need to use well, if you're gonna do the pickup thing, then you have to do the trainers that are a double battle, the two like ace trainers that I've done on stream. But you have to do that so that way you can actually use a Meowth with Pickup, because your first Meowth has to have the coin amulet on it. So, and Pickup doesn't work if you already have an item. But the other thing is, it's also really not worth it to do that. Just use a party full of Pokemon with Pickup. And, like, yeah, one of them, you know, won't be able to pick stuff up because it has the amulet, but... Because the reason why it's not worth using the Meowth, or the Persian, I guess, because you wanted to evolve it. Actually, I don't know if it keeps Pickup if it evolves. Maybe not. But the point is, The thing is, the coin ability, or the ability that generates money, or the move that generates money. I always say ability, and I mean move. Or I use move and ability interchangeably, but I shouldn't, because ability has a specific meaning in this. Anyways. The thing is, so that move is not that useful. You don't get that much money from it. You get like 1,000, if that. And you're already getting like 26,000 for every battle. So it's just not worth the effort of like, one, getting the Meowth to even begin with, because it only spawns at like, I'd say specific days, but it's just like it's one of the rotating spawns in the trophy garden. And so it's like, it's not even like once a week, it's like maybe every 2 or 3 weeks it might spawn. But then on top of that, leveling that thing up and then training it to have like high attack so you can like one-shot the opposing Pokemon, it's not worth the trouble. Not for such a small amount of money. And you don't really need that much money in the Gen 4 remakes. Or at least I haven't, and I've bought a whole bunch of Pokeballs, so... Like, honestly, if you did the money grinding for like an hour, you'd probably have enough for everything you would ever really need. Besides, I guess, if you want to like go buy all the outfits and like buy a bunch of all the TMs and stuff like that, or all the TMs that you can buy at least, then like, yeah, I guess, but like, I'm not gonna get that much into 100%ing the game or anything like that. I've done pretty much everything I really care to do. Eventually I'll go through and do like the post-game legendaries and stuff. And yeah, and then, you know, with when Pokemon Home comes over to it, then I'll you know, get the shiny charm. Other than that, though, I've pretty much done everything I care to. I'm still gonna pick out the underground a little bit to get statues, but like, eh. Though there is going to be a new code for that gives you like 5 underground statues. That code's supposed to be going out soon-ish. There's like, they announced that there will be a code and like what the statues are, and then the code itself will be announced. I forget what day, but it's gonna be during a live stream. And then there's still the code that goes on for a while for the rare versions of the starter statues. Or the statues of the starter Pokemon, I should say. Which, eventually I'll remember to go get those, because I don't really have many rare statues right now. I think I only have 2. And I've done a good bit of mining. Also, I think I finally have enough of the items that you need to buy the tablets for Romanus Park. I think I have enough for one of those, so I should probably do that at some point. Because eventually I will have to do enough of those that I can unlock Kyogre. But seeing as how it's going to be a probably very long time until I do that, I'm really not in any hurry. Certainly not until I get my Registeel, and probably not for a while after that as well. because 1 in 4,000 odds is not fun. 1 in 1366 isn't fun, so I really don't want to do 3 times that. Alright, I do still have one more, right? Yep, alright. If somehow I don't get it before I get to the nursery, or the daycare center, then I'll just do circles. There we go. Once again, she spawned another one, like, immediately after. I'm not gonna complain about that, though. I'd much rather she spawned them quickly. I don't know why I wouldn't want them to spawn quickly. I say it like it's somehow a bad thing. I should have 4, right? Yep. Alright. Back across the bridge. Nice, so these are hatching so quickly. I guess that might be the one that, like, or I know these first, like, 3 all spawn super quick. I didn't want to boost because I figured another egg was going to spawn, like, right after. There we go. And it does suck when, like, right after you use the boost is when it stops you to hatch an egg. And it's like, alright, well, that was pointless. One more, right? Did I not clear out my... Nope, I didn't. God damn it. Alright. I can't believe they've never fixed the glitch where if an egg hatches while you're in the middle of boosting, your turn radius never gets reset back to the normal one at the end. So, because when you're boosting, you can't turn very fast. It's like the only downside to the boost. And normally when like the boost ends, then your turning radius goes back to normal, so like this. But if you're in the middle of boosting and an egg hatches, it doesn't like reset. It still stays the super wide one, which is too wide to really do circles in front of the daycare center. I guess if you went like over here, you'd probably have enough room. Anyways, but like I can't believe after 2 years they haven't fixed that. Actually, 2? Yeah, like 2 years. This should be our last one. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I double counted that one. No, why was it on Pokemon Camp? What the hell? Yes, quit. God. Why was it on that? I think my Joy-Con drift might have struck again. Alright. Now that I have another energy drink open. Oh, why did I not look at the flavor of this thing before I bought it? What the fuck is that even? It's not great. So, the gas station was pretty much out of the monster rehaps I normally get. So I just grabbed a couple of the Rockstar Zero things, or Pure Zero, whatever they're calling it. Make sure I'm right on this, yeah. Anyway, so I grabbed one that was pink, and that was watermelon kiwi, which was delicious. And then the other one there was green. I was like, oh, it'll be like green apple or something. It's limon pepino. So lime cucumber flavor. And it's not good. It's not good at all. Granted, part of the reason why I didn't like that first sip was that I wasn't expecting that. Nope, it's just not good. Ugh. Like, I've liked some weird flavored stuff before. Like, there was a time where I got a lemonade that was like habanero mango or habanero watermelon, something like that. It's habanero something. And I bought it like as a, oh, this will be terrible. And it was actually really good. This is not the case. That is not good. Yeah, it says it's lime and cucumber are like the main flavors, which I don't really think of cucumber as a very flavorful thing. And really it just tastes like lime and like black pepper, honestly. Which maybe that's why it's limon pepino, but I mean, still. I don't know why Rockstar would ever think that would be a good flavor for an energy drink. Oh, well, I guess it'll wake you up, though, because Jesus Christ. That's not a... anyways, I'll stop complaining about it now. This is my punishment for buying carbonated drinks when I normally try to avoid them. Because normally, like, the Monster Rehabs aren't carbonated at all. They're just like tea with a bunch of extra crap added to them, but they're not carbonated. And Rockstar actually has their own not great version of that with like Rockstar Recovery or something. But I didn't even look for those. I just like grabbed the like first ones that I saw. Oh well, I guess it could be worse though. I could have got something like G Fuel. Oh, whoops. Don't know how I got off count there. I'm sure there's another thing where I counted it at the beginning of an egg hatching and then after it hatched too. That seems to generally be when I screw that up. God, I, don't feel good after... I know I said I was going to stop complaining about it, but, I don't feel good after drinking some of that Rockstar. I know it's not been anywhere near fast enough, or anywhere near long enough for it to actually be affecting me, but, I don't know why, it just feels like it messed me up. Granted, I didn't feel 100% coming into this stream, but I didn't feel as, off as I feel right now. Alright, I believe that was the last one. Alright, that should be the last one, if I haven't screwed up my count again. The gold background always throws you off the eggs. Yeah. Yeah, they should really use a different color. I want to say it's a different color in the Gen 4 remakes. I want to say it's a red background. I don't know why I'm double checking this, but also the hatching animation. So this is something that might like offset if the bike is faster in Gen 4. The hatching animation is actually slower. Like, because they definitely sped up animations in Gen 8, which is fine, because, like, they don't need to be anywhere near as long as they are, or they were. But with the Gen 4 remakes, they left them at, like, the old animation speed. So, like, evolving and hatching both take longer. I just remembered that, actually. So it might honestly be... I think Sword and Shield might actually just be better just because of that for eggs. Alright, come on. Oh god, we're doing this shit again. There we go. I was about to say, I think we're gonna end up hatching an egg before we get the last one. It would also be really helpful if it didn't have the shiny shit and with the gold background. Like the little glittery things scrolling up. Oh, you know what? I think during this part, the background is red in Gen 4. I don't know if it's red after it hatches as well. It might not be. But that's what I was thinking. It was the before the egg actually hatches. Wonder if Stream Beats is gonna have another album before Christmas, because it has been a couple of weeks since the last one came out. What was the candy shop one? Does it show? All right, hold on. Alright, for some reason, now it's showing 2 of every album. Okay, yeah, cool. Thanks. But yeah, usually they release albums fairly quickly. Though I guess they did, before the, in between this album and then the other Christmas one they released recently, they did drop like 3 on the same day, because this Stream Beats has a thing with 100 Thieves, I believe. So they dropped a bunch of new stuff for them as well. So maybe we won't get anything else before the end of the year. To be fair, they have plenty of music. One of these days I need to go through and like actually figure out what stuff I want to use on streams, and then actually go like make playlists of a couple of the albums that have like one song that has a lot of like dead air in it. Whoops, I forgot to pull stuff out. And just like remove those songs that just like have empty air for a while. I do like sticking to one album at a time, just because it's like usually the energy of the songs and like the theme to them kind of goes together. That's why I don't just like use one of their like online playlists that like kind of sorts them by like the energy. But or like the type of song, I guess I should say, for how they sort them, but like I don't know. I just prefer doing it by album. But I really do need to go through and listen to like all of the albums. Because I definitely like stick to like 3 or 4 that I know. I think we still need one more. I know I just checked it too. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think after 250, I'm gonna take a little break. Go to the bathroom. Mainly, but it'll probably be like 5 or 10 minute break. But then, yeah, I'll come back and we'll shoot for 300. If it's a little bit before midnight, then we'll just keep going, but Alright, sorry, I had to sneeze. That was 3 or 4? That was 3. Let's make sure we're at the right count. Yep. Alright, last one of the set. Alright, let's get back over here. We'll move stuff around and then I'll go on break for a minute. Alright. So yeah, I will be back in just a little bit. So yeah, can you see me in a few minutes? I need to go to the bathroom and pour out this disgusting ass energy drink and get another, just like a cup of water. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, recording resumed. It's correct one. I did clean out my boxes, right? Yes, I did. Okay. That was 3, I believe. Yep. Alright, 2 more. Of course, it's as I use the boost, that's when the egg hatches. Well. Wait a second. That's not the last one. I double counted this one. My bad. I believe. Let's check. Yeah, okay. Alright, next egg will put us halfway to odds. Or average, I guess. That's a shame that defense is literally 1 point short, otherwise that would be perfect. What are we at? 3? 3. Alright, come on, spawn one more. Also, I don't know why, but it feels like the music is even quieter now. Now that I came back, even though I know it's not, I'm gonna turn it up just a tad bit. Alright, that should be the last one. Yep. Also, I just think this song's really quiet compared to some of the others. Yeah, like this one's considerably louder. Alright, so yeah, with that one we are halfway to the odds of 1 in 512. And I did the math, it's during the last set, so it's like a 39.4% chance that we would have gotten the shiny by now. It's part of something I might do if I go and make my own like counter and probability program. Is kind of have it like highlight when you hit a milestone, like either, you know, 256, or like when you've passed the point of 50%, like you're more likely to have gotten it than not gotten it by this point. Stuff like that. That latter one might be a little bit more difficult, because like you're never gonna really hit exactly 50%. But I imagine I can figure out how to do it. Again, since I'd pretty much just be making it for myself, it would, or at least to start anyways. I can, like, do a lot of shortcuts and stuff to, make it a lot easier to make. Is that right? Oh, yeah, okay. I hadn't even, like, realized we'd already done 4 of this set. That's why I was confused. Oh, wait a second. I don't know why I'm riding away already. Oh, I should have switched up albums while I was on break too. Alright, come on. I know I started to ride away earlier, but you can keep giving me more eggs. Thank you. I don't know why it seems like I always check it when I have 3. Like, it's not like I'm trying to do that intentionally, it just... I don't know. I'm always paranoid that I'm off count, because, again, my goldfish brain, like, as soon as the information of how many I'm on, like, enters my brain, it's gone immediately. Or, like, the moment I'm not, like, actively thinking about it anyways. Because, like, I know this is my 5th one, but if, like, I even lapse whatsoever, even, like, looking at the chat or looking over to make sure I'm not dropping frames or anything, like, immediately that information's gone. I did the thing where I double counted that one, didn't I? Yep. I really need to get into the habit of either always after it hatches or always before. I like doing it before it's, like, actually hatched, just because, like, it's just a cutscene playing, pretty much, so there's no interaction there. But then I always, like, again, going back to the goldfish brain, I always immediately forget that I already pressed it, and then I go and press it again. I suppose, being that I'm playing a Pokemon, I should call it Goldeen Brain, huh? Instead of Goldfish. Alright, we should be able to get a little bit past 300 tonight, actually. Because, I mean, we only need, like, 35 more, and we have, like, 50 minutes. Oh, I just thought of something really, really stupid that I can do with if I make a custom calculator, or a custom counter. God damn it. Hold on, I need to write that down. It's extremely stupid. Extremely stupid. But I absolutely want to do it. Okay. Sorry about that. Nice. I believe I'm at 3. I'm not going to check it this time. Just to see if I can challenge myself to not be stupid for a couple of moments. Okay. Hello? There we go. Jesus. There we go. All right. All right, nice and quick. Here's that long gap between the eggs that we had. Once again, of course, as I hit boost. You know, I would like to aim for a 330 tonight. Just so that way I don't have to, like I can completely fill up another box. Call me crazy. I don't think that's gonna happen. Takes a little bit longer than, well, I think it's probably about, like, a minute per egg, like, overall. And we have 45 minutes. I guess it could work. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get there. That's the thing. I know I've done that a few times where I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go a little bit past my target. And then by the time I actually get to my target, I'm just like, oh, okay, no, I'm done. Never mind, that was a mistake. I've done that a few times with these egg hunts. We got 3. Once again, checked it at 3. I guess checking in the middle isn't a bad idea. That was 5, right? No, it wasn't. God damn it. See, and this is why I have to constantly double check, because my dumbass brain just doesn't work sometimes. God damn it. I'm so dumb. Alright. It's fine. Watch me manage to hatch all 4 of these eggs before I get the 5th one, though. Okay, there we go. Alright, we didn't waste too much time with that, I don't think. Alright, we should have one more. I don't know why I checked before I grabbed the egg, but oh well. Man, I really need to change up my my riding costume to, or my the colors of the riding outfit to something different. I've been rocking the blue and black since forever. Alright, this should be number 5. Alright, so yeah, I think I'll only go to 300 tonight. I'm not gonna bother trying to go past it. I think 150 a night is a pretty good pace. I'll have to do the math in a second here, but the odds to get it within like 450 eggs, so within 3 streams, should be pretty decent. So like trying to aim for 3 or 4 streams per egg is probably pretty good. I think that was either 2 or 3. We'll check after the next one. I know we're not at 5 yet. I'm not quite that stupid. I love how every time I say I'm not going to check yet, then it takes like an hour and a half to get the next egg. Alright, we're at 3. Now that I've checked, will you give me another one? There we go. Also, that reminds me, at some point I need to remember to go get... Fucking damn it. I'm surprised this is the first time this is happening, where I hatch an egg before I get them all. Not including the one where, like, I rode away. That one doesn't count. But, like, other than that one time where I screwed it up, I think this is the first time with this hunt, or the Meowth hunts anyways, that, I've hatched an egg before I've gotten all 5. I should make sure that I haven't hatched the last one. Okay. There we go. That should have been number 4, right? Oh no, that was 5. Okay, glad I checked. Alrighty, one more. And then 2 more sets after that. Unless that was the last one. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. I think that was 3 or 4. 3. And so I should have 1 more now. All right. Well, one day we'll get this, but I get the feeling it's not going to be today. Alright, should have one more. So something I just thought about, and it's just a dumb little, like, probability thing. There is a, almost 1% chance of every set of eggs that you do that you'll get a shiny. Assuming you're doing Masuda Method and Shiny Charm. I think I said under, just under. And then, if you're not using Masuda Method or Shiny Charm, it's just over a 0.1% chance. That's what I'm talking about with the turning radius not resetting after boosting if it gets interrupted. I guess, you know what? Think about it now, it's not really a, like, just under 1%, because I'm just doing, like, 5 out of 512, but that isn't quite how it works. Because, like, if you do 512 eggs, it's not a guaranteed that you get the shiny. So it'd actually be quite a bit less than 1% then. Anyways. How many more? Oh, one more. Perfect. Glad I checked. Alright, last 5 of the night. And then I go and see how much hard drive space this stream took up. Make sure I didn't overcompensate when I was reducing the quality to get these down a little bit. Not by much. It was like 1500 kilobit that it was at. And I want it to be at like 10 to 12 maybe. So I probably did overcompensate, but... we'll see. These are the ones that I want to focus on getting the bitrate right, and then on the other ones the bitrate's less, but I mean, that's fine. Because it means it's the same quality as these. It's just, it's able to compress it more. And I could, like, save them in a higher quality, and then compress them down myself. Well, or not even compress them down myself, just like upload them to YouTube and let YouTube compress it. But like, my main concern right now is hard drive space, even though I have plenty. I have an 8 terabyte hard drive, and I think I've used like 1 terabyte of it. Alright, we should be on the last one. Alright. Sure would be cool to get it on number 300. I won't, but it'd be really cool. Yeah, we didn't get it. Oh well. Alright. So, let me do some math real quick. I just want to see what the odds of not getting it by now are. If I can do math. It's funny because I do this same exact math all the time. Alright, so it didn't change much from 256. We're at like a 44.4 actually. 44.4% chance that we would have gotten it by now. So, I mean, it's not too bad. It's basically a coin flip. Alright, so we're gonna call it there. And yeah, we'll stream more tomorrow. I'm tempted to say that I'll just do more of this tomorrow, but I don't know. I really need to just stop, like, trying to say what my next stream is gonna be, because I always change my mind. It will either be this, or shiny chaining. I don't know. I've really been preferring to coming back to this. So maybe I'll just finish up this hump before we go back to shiny chains. I think Tuesday will probably be a Suicune hunt, and then Wednesday will be organization and chill. That's kind of like the rough plan. I know I just said I shouldn't, like, try and plan it when I always change, but I think that sounds like a roughly good idea. But we'll see when we get there. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks everyone who watched, and I'll see you next time.